Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2, the Grand Combination with me, Alpha Omega, and the Ottoman Empire. So I wanted to start this episode by actually talking a little bit about what's happening, because we have had another revolt, and unfortunately with that said, we're going to have to suppress it today. There was a lot of talks about what we could do with these in the comments, and I wanted to clear a couple of things out. First of all, there is very little I can do against the revolts. Apart from suppressing the individual groups, which will make the problem worse in the long term, the only way you can get rid of massive revolts like this is converting your people. When people are converted automatically, there is not much you can do with it apart from getting certain technologies and certain reforms passed, but other than that, it happens automatically through promotion and cultural conversion. There is a way you can look at individual pops and see what riles them up. Now, in our cases, it's mostly, or actually the only thing that I can do with that is lower the taxes, because a pretty decent amount of it comes from their needs not met. Okay, it's not a case of this one. But yeah, but for example, these guys are getting a little bit from their everyday needs not fulfilled. But you can see the rest of it, it's like Christian oppression, settlement, restricted rights, minority culture, war exhaustion, monthly change is thus pretty high on autocracy, And it's going down by capital punishment, settlements, and autocracy. Well, I'm not sure what each one of these means, but mostly the only one that I can influence at this point is lowering the taxes. Now, we're gonna try to do that soon. You guys know that I'm trying to keep the taxes reasonable. And if your people are starving or they're not getting their needs met, they will always have a very high revolters. Now, I actually wanted to check some of the zero ones, if it shows what the benefits are. Conservative agrees with ruling party core. Well, okay, so you're not getting any... Yeah, core population is mostly Turkish. Do we have any... Okay, there is a Kurdish one here. War exhaustion, minority culture, conservative. Okay. Conservative actually lowers it quite dramatically. Is there any reactionary? Agrees with ruling party. No land connection to capital. Interesting. Well, again, most of it is automated. The thing that I'm trying to say is usually you play a relatively conservative or liberal government, and you pass some of these reforms to appease your people and make their lives a little bit better. And as you do, your conscientiousness and militancy drops every time you pass a reform. But in this case, I wanted to try something different. I wanted to play the reactionary government, which will not pass any of these reforms apart from, going back to slavery or debt law. And there isn't even any need for it, because people don't really care about most of these. The only one that they actually do care about right now is the meetings allowed. But our upper house is just not going to pass it. And I can, of course, appoint a different government, pass this reform, and then go back. But I just don't want to do that, I want to see if we can do this. Now, overall, the reforms should be getting weaker, because we're literally killing these people off. And some of them are assimilating into our culture and into our religion, so they will be less and less mad as the culture is going to spread. Now, there was a request to show the culture map mode. I think this one is the core Turkish. Yep. So this you can see here is the core culture. This is Bulgarian, this is Greek, we have a lot of Albanian, some Serbian, Armenian, and then Mashriki, and then other ones like Bedouin and so on. But only this part is truly ours. Now you can, as you might guess, look at the individual province and see what the cultures there are. So you can see that Izmir, for example, still has a 51% Greek population, but the Turkish is 34%, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna increase. Now, when we publish the episode about the progress, I'm definitely going to show the overall statistics for our population, where you are going to see the culture. Now, 26% of our culture is now Turkish, but I'm pretty sure we started with a little bit less. And we'll see, or maybe But do I know? But it would be weird to have assimilation going the other way around. So I wonder how it's going to change overall. So that's that. We're just gonna suppress this, and then we're gonna try to balance our budget and make the taxes a little bit less of a hassle for our people, because there really isn't much else that we can do, really. All right. So with that said, what are you guys doing? You guys are not doing anything. You're waiting for the ships, aren't you? All right. So where are the ships? Over here. I'm gonna send you over here. You guys are gonna eliminate these fools. I'm gonna go here, then here, then here. And in the meantime, we are going to continue destroying you guys. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, let's use you guys to clear out these smaller uprisings and have fun with that. Sovereign authority in the Holy Land. The French ambassador has arrived with the following demands. They wish the Ottoman government to recognize them as the sovereign authority over the Holy Land in Palestine, turning control over all Christian sites to the French. The Treaty of Kuchik-Kainarja, signed with Russia in 1774, states that they are the sole protector of Eastern Christians, and should we agree to the French demands, it will almost surely lead to conflict with the Russians. Russia protects the Holy Land, not France. We get 20 prestige, Russia gets prestige, and it tanks the relationship between Russia and France. No. French escalation. Alright, well that's not good. The French are not willing to abandon their claim to the Holy Land. There have been several demonstrations of naval force along our coast, and these have been combined with offers of protection against Russian retaliation. If we agree, we have a friend in France, but almost certainly a war with the Russians. If we refuse, very likely we will have a war with France on our hands. Which would we prefer? Oh, that's not good. We must give in to French. We get alliance with the French Empire. Never. Let them come if they dare. So we improve relations with Russia. Alright, well, relations with France is now at absolute minimal. So let's see if we can salvage that somehow. The end of the East Indian Company. In the aftermath of the Sepoy Rebellion, under the provision of the Government of India Act 1853, the British government nationalized the company, and thus the Crown took over its Indian possessions, its administrative power and machinery, and its armed forces. The era of the company rule in India has come to an end. It accomplishes a work such as in the whole history of the human race no other trading company ever attempted, and such as none surely it is likely to attempt in the years to come. The times. Alright, we're dying here, yeah, because our economy is... Oh, I mean, we can hold on for a bit. The economy needs to get itself in order again. Alright, you guys are moving. You guys are fighting, which is fine. And we're actually doing massive damage here, which is pretty nice. I mean, we do have an alliance with the United Kingdom, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay, so if the French attack, they have to go through the British first, so that's actually pretty cool. Okay, so we won a number of battles. You guys are clearing these. You guys are clearing these. Where are they going? To Pristine. So let's follow them, naturally. Okay, the economy. 146,000 intellectuals are going hungry. Well, that's not great. Uruguay had a crash. You guys need to get on the ships. And they will take you directly to here. And once we clear these guys out, we are going to actually increase the funding again. Alright, you got these guys under control. I think I can actually split you here, but I don't want to take more casualties than we need to. Okay, we managed to get there in time. Freedom of trade is done. Your Majesty, we finished the research of freedom of trade. Diplomatic influence increased by 10%. Farming output, coal production, sulfur production, metals production, oil production, and precious metals output all increased by 10%. Alright, so what's next? Yeah, I really feel like we might want to go for military, but are still not where we need to be. You help with the factory throughput. Mechanized mining. Alright, let's get mechanized mining. That increases a lot of production, and then we get additional coal production, sulfur production, and coal production. Yeah, we need a lot of coal, so let's go with that one. Then we're gonna turn back to some of the basic ones that we gained, like administrative efficiency and what was the last one? The tax efficiency. And alright, we fight them here. Alright. So now's the time to split you. Alright, but it doesn't even work, so whatever. Okay, more Serbians risen. Alright, actually risen over here. And we have a little bit of a better situation here of the economy. We are really not having a good time. I need to suppress these guys completely. Oh, hold on, 57k. Okay, kill these guys. I'm gonna unite these 3 armies. Or unite these 4 armies and deal with it together. Alright, let's get a little bit of education on the road. Wallachia declares independence. Alright, that's great. A foreign power has meddled in the affairs of Wallachia, taking advantage of the unrest there to engineer a coup which has freed them from our control. Our trusted servants in that nation has been either arrested or expelled, and now the world watches for our response. There will be a hell to pay. Alright, we declare... Oh. Punish the meddlers only. Or we must salvage our relationship with Wallachia. Alright, there will be hell to pay. But unfortunately, that means we have yet another issue here that we need to deal with. Alright, you guys go here. You guys march over here. So who are we at war with now? What's going on? Did you guys gain 2 of our provinces? You did, didn't you? Dang it. Alright, and we actually do have a Custos ability to attack them now. Alright, well, we'll think about it. Let's deal with Wallachia first, because this is a little bit unfortunate. Come on, come on, come on. 117,000 rebels here. Isn't that a little bit excessive, game? What the hell? I feel like that is a little bit excessive, but alright, maybe I'm mistaken. We're gonna challenge them anyway. The nation of the United Kingdom are faithful allies requesting that you come to their aid in the Opium Wars. Sure. Alright, they gained another province here. Wait, aren't we at war with... Oh, I thought we were at war with them. Alright, well, we obviously aren't. So that actually serves me well. I can finish this thing off. Then I go after them, then I go after Serbia. Okay, I'll send you here. Send you guys here. Inspired nationalists. Great. With the recent loss of European territories, nationalism within the Ottoman Empire has been inspired to rise up. Ottoman officials are concerned we could be seeing a string of rebellions in the years to come, and already the army is scrambling to contain any efforts at the rebel organization. You don't say. This is not going well. Alright. Almost done with you. Now you guys go to Vidin. And you guys are gonna go to Plevne. For a little bit I'll kill the funding to the army. Increase education a little tiny bit. And we'll go after Wallachia, and then we're gonna go and deal with Serbia here. Serbia have any... Neither does Wallachia. Wait. Organize a crackdown. Yeah, definitely. They're in sphere of the Russian Empire. Oh no. Would that... Yeah. United Kingdom would accept our war, and so will Moldavia. Regulated buying and selling stocks. This made it not only safer but also cheaper in the long run to buy stocks, as the routine for buying and selling was now institutionalized into time and place. And I think we have to think about this. So Russia has a military second biggest in the world, just behind the United Kingdom. It's a question if this would work and if we have what it takes, because I really don't think we do. Alright, well, let's go after Serbia then. I guess I'll have to kiss Wallachia goodbye for now. And that really isn't working well for us at this point. Okay, let's lower the tax a little bit for you guys to 40%. We're starving artisans. Alright, well, how's the military? 129,000. Alright, well, we're definitely not good. Car all course. Bulgarian boy shot by the police. Conduct a thorough investigation. So, yeah. This is not great. Nay, this is definitely not great. Alright, at least you guys are not... Why can't I do this? Oh, like this. Let's let it run its own course. Are you guys in position? Yes, you are. Right, guys. Acquire all cores. Moldavia will accept, United Kingdom will accept. Alright. Time to get back what's ours. Muscat and some other nations rejected, which is fine. I'll be okay with that. We have to fund the military again. Also, the bureaucratic administration in favor of not letting our teachers die out of starvation. Not exactly great. Bahrain offers us an alliance. Alright, so sure, I'm gonna select you guys and send you to attack. The rest will just siege. So let's see how this battle is gonna go. Kantian idealism. Control the intellectuals. Kant's transcendental idealism had meant that the world can only be understood through categories, or ideal concepts that are immanent in us, and empirically. This is sometimes called weak empiricism. The neo-Kantian idealist, however, departed very far from Kant and more or less went back to a more classical idealism, though interpreted in a Kantian language referring to categories in their analysis of the world. Alright, I don't exactly remember what Kant was saying in his teachings. Alright, how's this going? For some reason we're getting terrain penalty and we're basically... Alright, we've won this battle. Where are they going? "19th of October, 21st and 23rd. Alright. So the ones that's actually gonna be there in 21st is the 2nd Army. So you guys need to wait for 2 days. Okay, now you guys should be there at the same time. And you guys need to wait 2 more days. Alright, I'll be there at the same time now. Kaguya-watch. This seems like a better place to fight them anyway, because it's a better terrain. Yeah, except we rolled like... Okay, this one is much better. Conflict on Mount Lebanon. Following years of servitude to Dzure masters and heavy taxation, modernized peasants revolted against their masters on Mount Lebanon. They were met by Dzure irregulars who were supported by the nobility. Conflict has engulfed the region, with a number of massacres taking place through eastern Lebanon, and it seems like this is only just the beginning. Our officers are reluctant to get involved in Christian affairs, but are nonetheless moving their forces into the area. What should we do? This petty conflict does not concern us. We must stop this conflict before it is too. Use prestige, people get militancy, inflation is lowered. I don't like that the French Empire would get involved, but this hurts us significantly when it comes to prestige. I really don't want the French to get involved. Population changed by -10 though. I have no idea what this one does. Alright, never mind. You know what? This episode has been long enough, so I'm gonna look it up what actually was the conflict on Mount Lebanon. I never heard about this, and I'll explain it in the next episode. So till then, you guys take care.